Oh my god! It's Tuesday! You know what that means? It's time for Manga Tuesday!
That is way too much pressure.
Baka! Ooh, hey! Manga Tuesday! Howdy, Spike and the rest, and welcome back to Manga Tuesday episode 139, yeah. And today, I am the DRC, and today we shall be reviewing I Will Forget This Feeling Someday. It's a light novel by Yoru Sumino. You heard that right, this ain't no manga. This has words. This is a light novel. That means that it's under 500 grams or less. It has to be considered a light novel. And I know what you're thinking. Hey, you in the screen. This is Manga Tuesday. Why aren't you reviewing a manga? You know why? Because rules were meant to be followed. But I'm an innovator, so I'm deciding to break rules. Because I just do what I want. They call me the bad boy of MangaTube. I'm known as the Yuri connoisseur. That's completely irrelevant to this light novel though. This is not a Yuri. This is... I'm known on the street... Whatever. This light novel focuses on a young boy, and he's a little, how they say, angsty. It seems to be most people's biggest critique of this story is the main character, in that they find him so unlikable. And I can't say that they're completely wrong. I just don't think his unlikability affects my enjoyment of the story. Anyway, it's just the bottom line, the whole main crux of the story. The angsty boy is busy angsting, but then one day he meets this mysterious figure inside an old abandoned bus shelter. This girl that he cannot see except for some lights where her pupils are, and some lights where her fingernails are, and some lights where her toenails are. And a giant sort of hook for this whole story in the first half is us meeting this girl with the main character and learning about the differences in her mysterious world, and learning about her and falling for her as our main character also slowly begins to realise he's falling for her. The girl that's nothing but some specks of light. It's this very mystical imagery, very magical imagery. Dare I say, whimsical imagery. Beautiful to the mind. Anyways, I just gotta get some buzzwords in real quick. I enjoyed reading it. I found it captivating. There's one, captivating. I found it engaging. Engaging. I just wanted to read more because I felt it was good. Good. I liked my time reading it. I liked the experience of reading through it, and I just wanted to read more and see what happened. It's a very easy reading book. You just can fly through it. It's not too much complex language that you won't understand. This book won't make you feel like an idiot if you don't read much. You'll be able to get through it, unless you're a real fucking idiot. Unless you're like really like a fucking Dumbo, then you might struggle. But you know, if you're that fucking dumb, you probably don't know how to, like, use a computer, so you probably wouldn't even stumble across this review. You probably don't know how to spell reviews, so you'll never stumble across this review, so... sucks to suck. Am I right? Am I right, non-suckies watching this right now? See, if you're watching this right now, you don't suck. Completely. In the second half, there is a pretty, it takes a pretty big divergence from what the first half was, as there is a time skip. But yeah, you know, despite all our character's flaws, first of all, a lot of his flaws are all just thoughts up here. And I mean, how much can you really hold his own thoughts against him, you know? Like, you don't know what people are thinking in your life. People that you meet in the streets. You don't know what sort of fucked up things are running through here. Now, yes, he does indirectly do one thing that results in something horrible happening, but... And that I don't blame you if that makes him even more unlikable, but personally, I enjoyed watching his journey, and I did not, his unlikability at times was not too extreme that it stopped me from liking him in small doses, and I found the ending, the endings, the whole ending, lead up to the ending, and the ending to be pretty good. Yoru Sumino knows how to tug at your heartstrings. At least that's what I've seen other people say. This is the only Yoru Sumino book I've read. I've got a couple more that I haven't got around to reading yet, but I bought those couple more because of how much I enjoyed this one. So, if I enjoyed it, you'll enjoy it too. Unless you're in Barker, so give it a chance. Unless you suck. Am I right, guys? And guyettes? Oh, there's also an album. There's also some, can you even see those pages? How do you white balance a video? How do you color correct video footage? How do you use an expensive camera properly? Who even cares? But there's an album that was made, like, sort of in conjunction with the book, apparently. It's by The Back Horn. I listened to the album. I think I read this book over 4 different days. 2 days I read a lot. 2 days I read not too much. And I think one of the long days and one of the short days I listened to the album. And the other 2 days I just read it in silence. But I really like the music. And it's also a good vibe setter. It sets the mood. I can't understand the word they're saying because it's all in Japanese, but the songs make me get jiggy with it right now on a Manga Tuesday. You can't even... I think it's been a couple months now since I read this, so I've forgotten a lot of what happened in it, and I've forgotten a lot of the feelings that I felt while I was reading it. And one day I will forget all the feelings I felt while I was reading this. And one day I will forget the feelings that I'm feeling right now while recording this episode. And one day I'll forget that I ever made this episode at all. But memories, and memories of feelings, are they real? What does it mean to recall a feeling? Is it just a fleeting thought of what we think we felt, but can we ever really feel those genuine, sincere feelings again, or are they lost to time? I don't know. What do you think I am? A philosopher or something? I'm just a hack who babbles about other people's creations. I'm the slowest of the low. I'm the scum of the earth. I'm a empty barrel of monkeys. You know those barrel of monkeys? I'm an empty one. There's no monkeys. Just an empty barrel. What the fuck are you going to do with that? Throw it at someone's head. And say, hey, you see that creative, artistic thing you made? It sucks. Get barreled. But this doesn't suck. I like this book. I gotta stop looking at myself in the preview thing over there. Do you ever notice that I never look into the lens? I'm always looking over to the right where it shows a preview. That what do I need to see the preview for? Other than for setting up the angles, of which these are obviously this is the golden ratio. Yes. Did I have anything else to... Oh! My butchered, mangled penis due to the self-performed, botched, horribly circumcision. My cock. I would give you an update on it, but truth be known, I've forgot the feeling down there. Wait, that's not right. So, English is my second language. What's how you say... Oh, I've lost feeling down there. and I'm way too scared to look anymore, so my dick may have fallen off. TBC. Yeah. For a rating, I would give this book a 7.98. 888 out of 10.1. And I guess that pretty much sums things up. So we're going to put it back from whence it came. Booyah. Thanks for watching, and as always, the great Blair Alexis has retired. Pressure! Way too much pressure building up in my head. My head is gonna explode. That's the who gives a shit. Let's cut all that.